Welcome back to Chao Garden. This is part 2, and there's going to be a race in this one, and I'm going to get all the, actual stuff out of the way first. At the beginning, I'm just going to go buy some Chao fruit, which actually, if you feed it to your Chows, it puts up all their stats by 1, and it picks a random stat and puts that one up by 2. I also buy a triangle fruit, which apparently none of my Chows want to eat. I did do some off-screen stuff, obviously in story mode, and I got a bunch of coins. So I have like over 1,000 coins now, so I can go ahead and buy other stuff. I'm still waiting to where the point where I can buy other Chows from the black market, which is kind of weird. Like, why would you buy a Chow from the black market? Like, why did you even involve a black market inside of a school? But whatever. Yeah, so it's just gonna be me feeding the Chows crystal energy crap and the fruits, and then I'm gonna race one of them. It's the swimming one, obviously. So these guys swimming and running and flying up, while the other one just has like whatever up. So alright. I got on Tuesday, which Halo 4 came out that day, and I said in my last one that I was gonna get Dragon Ball Z for the Xbox. It just came out. It was $40, and it's actually a really fun game because it's one of the original PlayStation 2 games for Dragon Ball Z. And then it's the third one, and I think they skipped the second one because I think a lot of people just really don't like the second one, because the second one was really not that great, to be honest. Like, the story mode to it was just horrible. So I feel like they didn't put that one in there because it wasn't as good as the other. But besides that, I also got Super Paper Mario, which I will probably be playing as a Let's Play on this channel. I'm going through it right now just to beat it first, so I have an idea of what to do when it comes around to Let's Playing it. Because I could do it blind, but I literally, today, I got stuck on this part, and I was like, what do I do? I can't figure this out. And then I was like that for like about a half hour, and then I figured out what to do. Because it was kind of like, oh, wow, that was really just, wow, what the fuck did I just play? But it's actually pretty fun. It's not like normal other Paper Mario games, but it's pretty similar and it's still pretty fun. But the main topic of this video is going to be Dragon Ball Z. And it takes Dragon Ball Z Budokai 1, which I've almost beaten. And if if you've watched Dragon Ball Z, you know who Hercule is. I unlocked his little thing, and that's like the only thing I haven't done. I did one round of the 3 possible rounds you can do, but I did the easiest difficulty. I mean, I've done like the hardest difficulty in the game possibly, but it's just I don't really want to go through all that again. It's just the same thing but on higher difficulties, so it's not really all that fun. Especially when you fight the same enemies, because there's just not enough characters in that game. It's got like a street limit, not a street limit, a Street Fighter limit of characters, so it's not really the best. But Budokai 3 is also on there, which I had just barely scratched the surface of, because there's so many characters to play as. There's so many times you have to play the story. There's so many different ways you can play the story so you can unlock all the characters. On Budokai 1, it's easy to unlock all the characters. You just do all the story, and then you beat the World Martial Arts Tournament on like the medium and hardest difficulty. Then you get Hercule if you beat on the medium, and then you get Great Saiyaman if you beat on the hardest. So I already got all those. Which I did on my PlayStation 2 a long time ago. I really had fun playing that one. It's not as fun as the other ones like 2 and 3 because their fighting systems are just slightly better in my opinion, because you can easily just do Kamehameha Wave in like 1 second. So instead of having to punch 4 times and using the energy button. So yeah, but all they really did was take the games and make it into like HD. So the one like complaint I really do have about the game though, and it's kind of like a turn off, like seriously, if it's not multiplayer. Like, I think they should have like added multiplayer to it if they're gonna like remake the games and sell it again. It's the exact same games as the ones that already exist with like nothing new to it. It's just better quality, and it's on an Xbox and PlayStation 3 now, which if you have a PlayStation 3 that plays PlayStation 2 games, there's no reason for you to even get the game, to be honest, so I don't know why they made it for that. it's kind of stupid, but really the whole thing is like I don't understand why you'd make a game on like a game console that like majors in online play and not put any online aspect into it at all. I don't know. You can have a better time on the Wii, like on like Tenkaichi 3 or any of the other ones that have Wi-Fi battle like fighting. Like so, I don't know, but it's still a really amazing game. And they added like in Budokai 3, what they didn't do in number 2 was what they did in 3. They added GT characters. They really didn't go over the board, like overboard on GT characters. Like they could have added a lot. They only like seriously like I've already used this term, but they literally just scratched the surface of like GT characters that they could have used. Like all they have is GT in GT is like Oob, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and then Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or Gogeta, however you pronounce it. But yeah, like and Omega Shenron, like that's not really a whole lot of characters. Like there was Nova Shenron, and there was the Ice one, and there was the Wind Water one, or whatever the hell it was. And like they could have added all these characters, but they really didn't. They did a half-assed job, and I don't even think like Baby or Baby Vegeta makes it into the game. I'm not too sure about that one because I have not played the game in such a long time, and when I have had in the last year or two, I had to restart from scratch. So, but anyways, guys, I'm gonna have to wrap it up here. Maybe I'll continue on next episode, and I'll see you guys then.